All right, welcome to, I think this is the third final?
Yeah, third final.
Third final. And we're gonna see Prior versus Drogles. And how far are we actually with the tournament? I think there's like...
I believe there are 6 finals total, so we are missing 3 more. I think all the finals are just waiting. I think they played brackets, so they're just waiting for the.
Yeah, and we're gonna stream every single final one by one, just to make sure we don't miss any of the awesome action. Can I actually spectate now?
No.
It says preparing to battle.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yep, there we go. Yes, I actually didn't forget. Okay, so it seems like it is a face hunter deck versus
Druid.
Druid. Pretty standard Druid, I think.
So.
What was the last card he mulliganed? Was it Druid of the Claw?
Oh, I didn't see what he removed.
Okay, well. Just gonna fix the player scores real quick.
There we go. Okay.
They placed a Knife Juggler here instead of the Haunted Creeper. Do you like that play?
Yeah, I like the play. The one concern is that you actually have the Glaive which would make the Haunted Creeper slightly better, but I like taking the aggressive approach and just trying to rush down the Druid in health.
Well, assuming the Haunted Creeper survives, which is quite possible, next turn is quite good, because you can both Glaive Suka and Abusive Sergeant.
Yeah.
So you can either trade it or just go full face. But since the Druid player didn't actually play a minion, I think face seems like a good option.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you actually Animal Companion.
Yeah, you do. I think you do as well, because you have the Abusive left to trade into minions, which is really good against Druid.
When the opponent has no minions, you would prefer to actually play your own minions, because no matter what you get, they're usually just gonna get at least 1 out attack off.
Oh, that's a really Kazan Mystic could be really huge in this matchup if you manage to remove a Freezing Trap, which is a really huge problem.
Well, even better, an Explosive Trap. Like if you take Explosive Trap, it's really good against the Hunter.
True.
But here, I'm pretty sure it's a Glaive Suka, and hopefully it hits the Haunted Creeper, and then you can...
You could quick shot it as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And then play... Yeah, I think that's maybe not that bad.
I'm not sure if you want to trade or not. Because you have to be aware of the swipe.
I think you have to trade. Like, otherwise he just gets a free... Yeah, now he plays into swipe, that's true. If he had quick shot it, he wouldn't have as much.
Exactly. He's gonna play into swipe and the opponent has swipe, but it's still not the worst.
It's off curve and his Juggler will survive, so... Yeah, that's really good for him. Now he can just take it with the weapon.
Yeah. So, so basically, it's pretty unfortunate that he didn't get to shoot the 2/2, but I guess it was better to actually kill it with the weapon. Yeah, I guess it turned out okay.
Yeah.
Swipe is definitely gonna be used here.
Yeah, but it's off curve, and he would actually like to play Belcher here, but he can't really because the Leok is just so impactful.
Leok too much value.
Yeah. So you have to swipe.
Yeah, you have to swipe. There is no other play. It sucks that the Knife Juggler has to survive, but like that's what it is.
Oh, that's a huge draw. He needed a minion.
Yeah, Wolf Rider is really good. And now that swipe has been used as well, like there's no easy way to deal 1 damage.
I think you abuse it here. Yeah, I would have abused it there. Because you got the 1 damage from the Juggler, and you can't be sure to get value off of
do you hit face with the Glaive Suka?
No, I don't think I would. And that's because you don't have a weapon waiting. Well, you could, I guess. But I think either works.
Yeah. I like keeping the Glaive Suka because, like, if the opponent plays a taunt, which is quite likely, like, it's easier to trade.
Yeah.
And like you said, you don't have another weapon. The thing is, you have 2 quick shots in hand. That's a bit unfortunate. You would prefer only to have 1.
Well, even then, he's actually really close to just lethaling him.
That's true. He does have, what is it, like 6 damage in hand? No, much more. 8 damage in hand.
Yeah. And he has 8 on field, so he has lethal actually. Even with just 2 quick shots, hero power, and attacking with the field, then
yeah, but there's definitely coming a taunt down.
Yeah, I assume he will play Sludge. Or is that Keeper? No, Keep of the...
No.
Druid of the Claw.
Druid of the Claw.
Yeah.
Which one is actually better?
I think I'd prefer Sludge because he has 1 health minions and they die to the 1/2 as well.
Sludge actually also tanks more damage, in theory. It tanks 7 damage.
That's true.
So, and you don't really need the 4 attack. Whoa. No, it's not lethal.
Yeah, I just... yeah, I think you're just abusive. That's unfortunate.
Never lucky.
But yeah, you just follow through, and then...
you hit with the Glaive Suka.
Yeah,
do you play Leroy? I think you play Leroy here.
Yeah. Well, you...
Because you want
the
it dodges the taunt here.
You could play quick.
The argument for not playing Leroy is that you can't hero power.
Yeah, but I think Leroy was better. And now I would quick shot once.
Yeah,
face.
I agree. Might as well get the quick shot out. It's gonna use it on face anyway.
Well, I guess if you played Leroy, you would like the 1/1s would clear your board, kinda, with the Wrath at least.
The thing is, what's going through Pria's head with 2 quick shots is that he has them in hand, and he tries to convince himself that he wants to use it on minions. But we all know that since he's playing Hunter, he's definitely gonna use them on face anyway.
Yeah. So, what does he do here? Innovate the scenarios? It looks really troublesome for the Druid player.
Well, the thing is, Innovate Scenarios is definitely not a good play. The reason why it's not a good play is that it tanks less damage than the Claw, and it adds more minions.
Yeah,
so if there's Unleash the Hounds, Scenarios is terrible.
So I guess Druid and Wrath for 1.
Yeah, you Wrath for 1 first, and then you see what you draw. If it's like a lore, you can perhaps heal instead of Claw.
Yeah, but I don't think that's better.
Yeah, but definitely Wrath first, because you have the Innervate. You consider innervating hero power to kill the Sergeant.
Yeah, I think I'd do that. That's 1 health to your pool.
Whoa.
Oh,
I guess...
Well, that's a mistake. We can see that. Well, now he just wins. I think... I'm not sure. It would have been lethal even with taunt because of the kill command.
Yeah, because of the kill command.
Yeah.
But if he didn't draw kill command, the taunt was definitely better.
Yeah.
We see the Leroy.
And Prior takes the lead, 1-0.
I'm gonna fix that right away. And it was Pria's Hunter deck. Not that one. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't understand why you would play the Charger. I guess you
Well, you remove the minion, and
Yeah,
if the opponent doesn't have a charge on
in-
hand, it's good, but the risk of the opponent having a charge on hand is just quite high when he's playing Face Hunter, right?
That's true. They have like 2 Wolf Fighters, 2 Arcane Golems,
And
Leroy.
yeah, unleashes.
So, yeah. Oh, Druid versus Druid?
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Usually the Druid that wins is the one who gets board control first.
Yeah.
Because it's quite a fun matchup actually, because it's all predicated around the combo. Because every turn you want to consider, can my opponent win
Kill
with
me
combo?
With combo, yeah.
With
That's
combo.
true.
So if you're behind in the matchup, you have to do everything you can to clear the board, because the combo gets so much better when you clear the board, and the druid is already a class that has trouble clearing the board.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, basically if you get behind on board, you usually lose the game.
Yeah.
Which is why actually in Druid versus Druid, I prefer to have innervates over Wild Growth.
Because it gives you board control.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I think I think the most important thing is actually just having a curve, so you have a play every turn. Like we see Prior having, he has a 4-drop, which is really good for him. But after that, he will miss a turn unless he draws something in which he can do nothing, basically.
That's true.
Both of them drew Wild Growth, so they are even here. But I like the curve that Prior has a lot. Now he drew the 5-drop. He will be able to Wild Growth on turn 6.
Yeah, it's a taunt. It's a taunt druid here, which is really good against Shredder.
Yeah. Do you think he will just taunt, mirror taunt?
Yeah.
And just end turn?
I think that's the only play.
Yeah.
There's no way you're hitting that guy with your foot 3. I think... Would you... Nah. Would you keep her? Because
Oh, you could do that.
you can keep her and kill it, and the Shredder still has to suicide itself to actually clear the 2 HP guy.
Yeah.
The 2 HP is quite hard for the Druid to do it unless he has Keeper. That's
Yeah.
like the only card. You could also Harrison,
Yeah,
but then you
they
can't
all
do
have 4
anything.
attack, yeah.
The reason why I like Keeper is that you actually get to do something with your minion this
Yeah,
turn.
true.
Because if you play Harrison, your minion actually doesn't get to attack.
Yeah, you just end turn after that. Oh, that's a... Well, it's a good draw because it deals with it, but if you play it, you can't do
I
anything.
think you actually Force of Nature here. Force of Nature,
yeah.
clear the board,
I agree with that.
hit face.
Because Sylvanas dies to Wrath, and he can see that. Oh,
He can also Wrath for 1 and then Hero Power it,
Power?
but I kind of disagree with that play. Oh my god. That was like the perfect top deck.
Yeah, but I'm not even sure you use it. I think
Really?
powering might be just as good. Like the 4 health currently, it's not so important.
Why would you not use the Wrath for 1?
Because the hero power does the same thing.
But you take damage.
Yeah, you take damage, but as long as you just keep board
Yeah,
control.
but you
it's
don't
not
need the
that
Wrath. When you're ahead, you don't need the Wrath.
bad.
You'd rather cycle it to get a minion, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. You have a good play next turn with Sylvanas and Wrath.
That's true. Oh my god. Do you draw Savage Roar? Do you draw Savage Roar for ultimate swag?
Yeah, but it doesn't help you though. But it would be cool indeed.
You Oh, opportunity
that's really
missed.
good actually. Oh.
Yeah. What? What? Dude. Why? You had the Sludge Belcher, man. You had the Belcher. I guess Sylvanas is okay.
Yeah, this is really good as well. He used to keep up before, so he doesn't have it now. And there is no out in the hand for Sylvanas.
Sylvanas is also one of the cards that is really important in the mirror, because it's all about board control,
Yeah.
and Sylvanas does too much to the board, basically.
It's just the best way of
Like-
catching up in the mirror.
Like suiciding the Sylvanas now is a good play, but you can also like just buff Sylvanas, make it survive, which is also good. Like the 0-2 is actually a legit threat
Yeah, because you
'Cause
can
of-
both buff it with scenarios, and it's good with
Savage Roar as well. So,
Um,
but I think buffing the Sylvanas isn't bad. You can also make 2 taunts. It's kind of
Just go face. Sylvanas is still there, still a problem. Like yeah,
up there's the keeper.
yeah.
It's not actually doing too much.
He can play it along with like Sun, or he can innovate something next to it.
Yeah, but this is the thing about the mirror, because right now all Drogles is thinking about is does he
Yeah,
have combo?
Combo, yeah, because he just dies to it. Yeah, that's true.
Again, it's all about the board control, because if you lose board control and next turn your opponent has combo, you will basically die no matter what, because it does so much damage when you have minions. Does he play his own scenarios? Not sure. Force. Is there a play with Force Iterate Keeper and deal 8 damage? It's not enough, I think.
I think maybe in Drogles' situation, I think it's maybe correct to play like Priya doesn't have the combo, because I think if you play so defensive, it will be really hard to ever get back.
Yeah.
But here he actually gets a decent clear. Priya's left with he's left with scenarios though, which is quite a big deal. It's a really huge minion. And
Yeah, but the thing is, Drogles has 2 minions. So even though Priya has only 1 minion, which is bigger, the 2 minions are usually a bigger threat actually, because of the combo.
Yeah, but he will just never get to use them because Priya can trade down and he can just keep extending his field, and as soon as he draws the second combo piece, he just wins.
Yeah. Do you innovate the lore here?
Yes, I think you do.
Yeah, because you don't die to combo.
I think I would have innovated just to draw into the combo faster.
Yeah.
It's not necessary, but I think drawing into the combo is like your number 1 priority right now.
Yeah. So the scenario's going down here, making 2 taunts.
Yeah.
Does he actually die to the combo?
I think he would have without calculating.
Yeah, he would have died.
Yeah.
He would definitely died if he had the combo. So basically, when he doesn't die at this turn.
Oh, he has spell power for the draw. That's really good.
Oh yeah, actually.
So you can actually draw for Wrath for 2, draw, and if you draw Savage Roar, you can innovate the combo. You still have it. Still have lethal.
Yeah.
And even if he doesn't draw it, he can just kill and go face, leave the scenarios if you want to. I don't think
But
he dies.
now, do you actually consider mind control tech?
Yeah, but no one has played it for a long time. I haven't seen it for a very long time. But yeah, you should consider it, I guess.
Druids played mind control tech before, but I guess not so common longer.
The problem is that if you trade it into the...
It does actually draw the Savage Draw. Does it help him? I think you can swipe Savage Draw, and then if you swipe the 4/4, the Belcher has 2 HP. Then you can trade your egg into the rest of the Belcher kill.
Scenarios into scenarios, right? Then there's only a 5/5 left. That's actually a good.
So you play swipe Savage Draw and the Shade.
I guess?
And the Shade.
That's actually a really good.
It's a good play. And he knows the opponent doesn't have combo, because he would have died to combo last turn.
Yeah, but he plays Force,
That's true. He played lore.
Ancient of Lore, yeah.
So he can't assume that he doesn't have combo,
no,
but yeah.
And actually activating the egg is really huge.
Yes, exactly. So if there is no combo here.
Huh.
So he has 7 damage. Nay, 8 plus 5, 13. No, he has lethal.
Oh yeah.
GG.
Force Keeper.
He has exactly
and
14.
Innovate Hero Power. Yeah, 14 exact lethal. So Priya takes it.
Unless he doesn't see it.
If he sees it. And goes up 2-0.
Yep. Exact lethal. Man, that's rough.
It's the way to go.
But yeah, he had the control for most of the match.
Yeah, he did.
Like he didn't draw the Savage Draw, which was a bit unfortunate. Because if he had Savage Draw instead of Force of Nature, he would have won before. But yeah, he goes up 2-0.
Yeah.
And which leaves us with Warrior.
Warrior. Are we guessing Patron?
Yeah.
Well, it could be either. I think both versions, both Patron and Control, is legit.
This looks like Patron.
It could still be either. It could. No, I guess it's Control. I wouldn't expect Kisan in Patron.
I think you actually keep the
The Kisan.
You actually, I think you keep the Kazan here
Yeah, I did.
against Mage, because
yeah, I think so.
Mage has the most powerful secrets.
Yeah, I think in general you really, really want the Winax in this matchup. So, and he didn't mulligan that aggressively for it, but I think sometimes you can just
Back up. Yep. Okay, so coining out the spite here.
yeah.
I'm almost certain.
It leaves. Yeah, I guess he will just.
What do you
play-
hit?
Yeah, I agree. You hit the 3-2.
You hit the 3-2?
Yeah, I think so. It's just more scary because it makes the spells cheaper, and it's quite limited how. Like if he just plays spells now, he doesn't extend his board, and like you wouldn't really mind him
That's
just
true.
throwing spells.
Yeah, you're afraid of minions, you're not
Yeah.
afraid spells.
Like you're afraid of Arcane Intellect or something, and it would just be so cheap if he has the other one.
What do you hit here? Okay.
The Shredder.
It's like you can see the future. But except, not really.
Oh,
Oh!
that's.
Man.
I think it's unfortunate for the mage actually, because he wanted a minion that just applies pressure.
Man, I can't count how many times I've seen that Peggle come out of shreds.
Yeah, it's really often it comes. Oh, that's. Oh, I don't like that play. I don't like Frostbolting face here. Even though he's quite low, I think
Well-
you should save Frostbolt till he has a weapon.
Well, the thing is, you buff the mana worm,
That's true.
and you prevent the weapon.
Yeah, I guess so.
The problem is that you can't play
You-
anything then.
Yeah, right. You can't do anything
Yeah.
else.
So I would definitely play the Azure Drake. I'm pretty sure. As he wants to prevent the two draws.
Yeah. Now,
Well, it's hard. It's really hard for Warrior to catch up if you can't use weapons.
yeah, that's true. But right, the mage doesn't have anything really.
That's true.
Now Sludge will probably come down, and he actually kind of catches up as soon as the mage plays a secret. Priya will be really back in the game. Oh, that's a bit scary, but
And that Peggle didn't draw
No,
two
twice,
times.
twice,
Two
yeah.
times didn't draw.
I've seen it 6 times in a row. Peggle drawing some of the
That is so sad.
yeah.
Man, if he had gotten anything else than Peggle, or not anything else, but if you gotten like a 2-2,
Yeah,
it would have been much better.
yeah. Peggle was just really bad because you're playing the tempo game and not actually. You don't really need more cards. Like more cards are good, but if you had just had more tempo to push the advantage, you would have
So
been able to win.
are we saying even Mana Wraith would have been better than Peggle?
Yeah, like Mana Wraith isn't bad. Then the lowest that the Sludge wouldn't have been able to come down at all.
That's true. Mana Wraith would actually have won him the game.
Yeah, that would have been so insane.
Yeah, I think Flame Cannon is the right play, even though it looks bad.
Yeah, you're really all in on the Mana Worm now.
And now he can't even use weapons that effectively. Like, he just has to play the... Well, I guess you can Shield Slam the 4-1. Shield Slam in the 4-1 is a legit play, I think. With the shield block, yeah.
Wouldn't you?
You Shield Slam and then you can play the Armor Smith.
Yeah, okay, that works. I would have considered just doing Armor Shield Slam and then playing Acolyte, but I think they're pretty even. I think maybe you just want to play the shield block because you're actually playing on tempo. Now Peggle draws not quite the card you want. I guess he will just play Boom anyway.
He has the card he wants.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to draw it again.
It's turn 7.
Yeah, it's turn Boom.
It's the Boom turn. Well, I think Dr. Boom... The thing is, Priya doesn't actually have a way to deal with Dr. Boom, which is gonna be quite tough for him. Man, imagine if he draws another Shield Slam now. Shield Slam, drawing Shield Slam would be insane. But yeah. Guess so. Do you brawl? I think you brawl.
And your Armor Smith survives, right?
Yeah. Armor Smith, hit face, brawl.
Well, you don't really have any other choice, I think. Like you use the shield slam, so you can't really shield maiden shield slam, which you would have liked on turn 7. So I think you just brawl here.
Well, there is also like there is another play which involves Boombots hitting an Acolyte of Pain, drawing and execute.
But I think that's too far-fetched when you actually have a reasonable solution in brawl.
Yeah, brawl is the safe play, definitely.
Yeah, and I think it's the correct play even.
Do you just brawl before you hit?
I wouldn't attack.
Yeah.
So a Boombot lives, and that's quite fine for Prior.
I would have liked if Nat Piggle survived. Nat Piggle just needs to stay on the board for the entire game, just to mock him.
So, Drogles actually doesn't have lethal here, even though that's usually what happens when you're on
even though Sylvanas and Scientist is on curve, I would rather see Azure Drake here, just to draw the card.
Try and draw lethal.
Yeah, because you can't draw lethal, but you can still draw Fireball for the next turn.
Next turn, yeah. And then
Unstable Portal is I guess Scientist is more safe.
Scientist as well, yeah.
Scientist is more safe, definitely.
Yeah. You can play the Portal when you have. I wouldn't even play it next turn. I think I'm gonna play Sludge and Pilot it next turn.
Yeah, perhaps. If he survives.
Yeah. So do you play here? Do you play Shield Maiden, Armor Smith, and then hit the?
Oh, that is so bad. Do you lose if Azure Drake survives this turn? Do you just lose?
You get 5 health from the Shield Maiden.
That is true, but you lose. So you lose 2 health from the Scientist, and then you take 4 damage.
So you're on 13 after the attack. No, 12, and then you go to 8. Then you're dead to Fireball Ping.
Yeah.
You could armor up instead of Armor Smith. Then you would survive the Fireball.
Yeah. I think you have to calculate the damage, like we just did, and then you have to play around the Fireball.
Well, he didn't have oh yeah, he could have had Fireball. Fireball wouldn't have been lethal.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think playing the Armor Smith would be playing to win.
We don't win anything from the Armor Smith. It doesn't do enough.
Well, if he doesn't kill the Armor Smith, it can potentially. Oh, is that?
It's a 50. No.
No, it doesn't really do.
No, but it's still a good play.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Definitely just play Ragnaros and hit face and see what happens. Like even if Ragnaros hits face or Shield Maiden, like both things are fine.
Yeah.
The only thing he's afraid of with Ragnaros is Big Game Hunter.
Yeah.
Big Game Hunter might swing the tempo enough.
And actually, the chances that Prior has the big game is not that bad, since he has just accumulated a huge hand during all game, and he hasn't used it.
But he actually has the Kazan Mystic.
Yeah, but
against the trap. So if
it's too late.
Yeah, but if he draws Big Game Hunter now.
If he draws Big Game now, it's really good.
If he draws Big Game, you can Kazan Big Game. Like, that's insane.
But he doesn't draw it.
Yeah.
So what do you do here?
You definitely Kazan.
Yeah, Kazan and Acolyte and Armor Smith.
Yeah, something
just to
like
reduce the chances of Rack going face.
Like at this point, you're just afraid of Rack killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely play the Armor Smith in this situation. I would agree. You could also play Lothep, but I don't know.
Then Rack just only have good targets again.
That's true.
But yeah, he should have drawn Big Game Hunter there. I think it's going to be very difficult for Prior to survive.
It's a bad play of Prior that he didn't draw Big Game.
He should have drawn it, yeah.
He did definitely misplayed there.
Yeah.
Are you ready for Leroy? Oh, Van Cleef!
Van Cleef's not bad either.
That's pretty good.
But he can actually only get it to a 6-6.
Only get it to a 6-6?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6-6 for 2 mana, that's quite bad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you play here?
I think you just play what's it called? Taunt guy,
Sludge and
Sludge Belcher, and Van Cleef.
Yeah, Van Cleef.
I hit the 3-1. I agree.
Really?
I guess you could hit face.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, wait. You can't. You know it's Mirror Entity.
Oh yeah.
I almost forgot. He's gonna give him a 4-4.
4-4. Then Sludge after.
Yeah, definitely better.
So do you hit the Armor Smith? I think I'd be more afraid of the Armor Smith. I would have hit the Armor Smith over the Acolyte there, I think, because what you really want is just to kill him. I think you probably win anyway. Oh, well, there's the Execute.
He needs something to go with the Execute.
Yeah.
He needs to shield block here. He's definitely not gonna play any of the cards in his hand, except maybe Execute. So he needs... yeah, that's not it.
So do you, I guess you play Emperor and Execute here?
Why not Lothar?
Because if he has one fireball, he can cast it, and he dies to just one fireball.
Does he? Wow.
Well, 8, no. He actually doesn't.
Yeah. He's playing to win here. He's all in on trying to win the board back, and I think that's the right play. Like if he has Fireball, you probably lose the game, but he doesn't. So now you have a Dr. Boom. And last time I checked, Dr. Boom is pretty damn good. You hit the Armor Smith first. Yeah.
Less armor.
And does it just go face?
Yeah, I think
I guess
so.
face. Yeah. You hit, and now you hit the Dr. Boom with your Ragnaros, and then you emote well played.
4. He hasn't trained the boom well enough.
The rag.
No, the boom bot.
Oh, the boom bot. Yeah, okay. Okay. I can give you that.
There's the Execute.
Whoa.
I'm not even sure. Oh, well, there's an entity. Well, he's just in a lot of trouble because of that entity.
Yeah. The mirror entity is so good. Holy shit. This entire game has just been like mirror entity hell.
The scary thing is the only way he survives is if he doesn't play a minion.
Yeah.
He can't play a minion. That's so stupid.
If he plays a minion, he loses the game. That is, yeah.
And Prior sees it, I guess.
Yeah, but he has to. Like, he has to assume that it's two mirror entities.
Yeah.
Because you always assume the mirror entity, and the rest of the secrets are so-so.
I think the problem is if you don't play a minion, you lose.
Yeah.
You lose for sure if you don't play a minion, so I think the correct choice is to play a minion, and then if it's mirror entity, you lose, but if you don't play a minion, you lose anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's playing to win. And if you don't play a minion, you don't play to win.
Yeah, I think either way, you just he's in so much trouble. He just loses whatever happens from here on out. I think. I hope.
Well, it depends. The opponent can still trade, and I think he's going to trade, kill the boom. Then if he draws
second brawl,
I guess. But Lothar here, pretty much gonna seal the deal, I think. So basically, the opponent can't play spells and can't play minions.
Yeah,
so
that's a pretty good situation.
You could say that's perhaps a problem when you have 9 HP, and your opponent has.
Well, he could play minions, no weapons. And does he die to this? Yeah, there's bleeds on the field, I think. Even with armor.
It has 17, and he has 16 HP.
Health. It's too much.
So the question is here: how can you get the most BM out of your next turn? I think no.
Play Sylvanas, ping your Sylvanas.
You definitely kill him with the Shield Maiden. Why would you not kill him with his own minion?
I guess Drogles takes it, so 2-1. Prior's still up 1 game, but Drogles is starting to make a comeback.
That was
the mage.
What the fuck just won? Oh yeah, mage. No, not mage. There you go. And we're just gonna go into the next game real quick.
It's gonna be Warrior up against Druid, so this matchup should actually be favored to Drogles. It has been that way for a long time, but Prior actually has quite a good hand.
But it doesn't matter. Like, this is not a good hand against Druid.
Yeah, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I do. I really like, even with Control Warrior, I really like playing aggressively. I would have kept the 2-drop here. The Cruel Taskmaster, simply to put minions on the field.
But War Axe doesn't really do anything
Against does a lot
against
Druid.
I guess against Wild Growth though, like he doesn't have it, but
You just have to trade health for board control as the warrior. You need the weapons so badly just to hit down
yeah,
the
but the
minions.
small weapon doesn't kill anything.
Well, it kills the Shredder, which we can see he has, and even it just chip away on Druid of the Claw with it, just to get it down slowly. I'd play Armor Smith here.
Yeah, you definitely play the Armor Smith.
You just if
There
you,
is no way that you play the War Axe when you have
no, I wouldn't.
Spite.
I wouldn't armor up either. But yeah, I guess it's okay if you like draw into shield slams. It can work, but I'd prefer playing for the board control.
Shade. Really good draw here.
Yeah,
The
very
only
important.
thing that could have been better was an Innervate, I think.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that would be better. Now you have a 3-4-5 play. But yeah, that's the one thing that could possibly match the draw.
And the Shade is so dangerous as well, because in control matchups, because Shade, even though it's a 3-drop, it's actually best in the control matchups. Because
Yeah.
you can just let it sit there and grow until you can get either 2 for 1, or you can get like a big damage turn off.
So I guess you just axe. Which one? Deathbite, I guess. Well, you could actually.
You could also play Sludge Belcher.
Yeah, you could coin sludge, but I think the coin is important. I think you want to maybe coin the Emperor next turn just to gain a lot of tempo. Oh, that's a good draw.
I think
That's a good
is that the best one? It's one of the best ones, definitely.
I think Millhouse is better, but yeah, it's up there.
Azure Drake, really good play. Do you use the Shade here?
Yeah,
I think you use the Shade.
Use the shade. I think you can't play it overly greedy with the shade because then it just dies to brawl and does nothing,
Yeah.
and you can't. And yeah, that allows the warrior to come back.
And in this situation, you're pretty much guaranteed that the Shade is gonna do 4 damage to face as well. So that's not too bad.
Well, yeah, if he uses removal on, like, if he spends mana trying to remove the. Well, actually, Shade, if he takes it to 3 health, it dies to the axe, which is not that good. So that could be an argument as to why you wouldn't trade. But he does go for it. I agree with that. So do you agree here to coin Emperor?
Yeah. Yeah, I think like you have over 30 health.
Yeah.
And you have a card full of hands. So if you play Emperor, you basically what you say is that like you have pretty much things to deal with everything, and it costs like you get what is it, like 3 Innervates.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. No, 4 actually. He will have
Yeah.
8 cards, I think. Well, looking at Drogles' hand, he doesn't actually have anything good.
Yeah, he only has spells.
Yeah.
That's actually a problem at this point. If he had
He needs a minion or 2 more just to
Yeah,
finish his
exactly.
curve, and then he can start throwing the spells out.
if he had like 1 or 2 more good minions, or even just 1,
But he has the spell power though for the
that is true.
for the wrath and swipes.
Like if he's actually going to be really far ahead though.
Okay, so he doesn't go for
Yeah.
it. I guess he will do ping and execute. I think this is, considering Drogles' hand, I think this is actually really good for.
Yeah, well,
For
yeah.
Prior?
If you know Drogles' hand,
Yeah,
this
then
is the
it's
better
really
play.
good. Yeah,
But I think I would have gone for
another spell.
Pro.
That's really unfortunate. I guess you ref
now.
for 1.
Yeah, you ref for 1 and hero power.
Yeah, and well, you ref for 1. Hope you draw a shredder.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see. Ragnaros.
Do you swipe face? I actually would swipe face, I think. Just because you have 2 swipes, you're not gonna use both. I'm a fan of some orc swipe face.
Fair enough. You can go for that, definitely. So here we get the Thorus. And, yeah.
Swipe face.
Now it's only 2.5 innovate worth of value. Oh, now he gets the minions.
Do you actually want to play the minion though?
Yeah, you want to, but I'm not sure. It's. I think you might want to remove. It's more important to remove the Emperor because it's just so insane if it's left up.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Innovate? No. Swipe and hero power?
Yeah. Like the two plays are either swipe hero power, kill the Emperor, which is it sucks, but
Yeah.
you might have to do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it. The play you want to do is that you want to play Druid of the Claw, and you want to Druid of the Claw hero power because you want to develop a minion because you have combo, and you have a swipe.
I think he might actually. He was considering, I think, Druid of the Claw with Taunt and then going face. Like, it can be argued because the warrior doesn't really have a solution to it right now.
You could also
but it
swipe
would-
face.
Yeah, you could. You could do that. But yeah, I think this is correct because the Emperor would just run out of hand if you didn't deal with it. So
The thing is, like, we can see Pria's hand, and he has both Sludge Belcher and Shield Maiden, which are insane when you have Emperor.
yeah,
So from our point of view, it's definitely the right play, but it's a tough decision to make.
yeah, and now he just goes for the flood of minions on the board
Yeah.
and tries to take control of the field back.
And this is the point where you play Ragnaros and pray to God that it hits the 5/4.
Yeah,
Like there is no other play.
well, he actually no. I think
He has
he has
innervate.
double combo. Yeah, on turn 10 he has double combo.
That's 22 damage.
yeah, with no minions. That is.
Yeah, from nothing.
The question is if he has fallen so far behind on field by then.
No, but all he needs
I
is
guess
to clear.
Ragnaros,
All he needs
yeah.
is to clear the Sludge Belcher.
Ragnaros, I guess.
So if he kills the Harrison now, and the Sludge Belcher is possibly used to kill the Ragnaros or something, like it's a really good position for him.
Yeah, Priya needs a solution to the Ragnaros. He needs it really desperately.
He needs to drop.
So unfortunate for Priya.
Oh!
That's a good draw though, but he doesn't really have anything good to hit into the Ragnaros.
But this is what I was talking about, because right now, most certainly Sludge Belcher is gonna hit the Rag
yeah,
and die. And that is really what Drogles wants.
I guess he just hit the perfect target
Yeah.
with his Ragnaros.
Yeah, that's the winning play. The winning play was play Ragnaros, hit Harrison.
Yeah. So what do you do here? Would you hit? Yeah, you could consider hitting Rag, but you just drop so low.
Yeah.
I think
Like-
maybe the correct play is actually despite Kisan and Execute. You don't die to combo immediately.
But
you
like you
just
take 8 damage.
I don't think it matters. I don't think you can give up ball control like this.
But the question is, do you value 8 damage or do you value Sludge?
I think I'd value the field, the sludge, but I might be incorrect.
Oh, that's really good.
You just play the 2 minions here?
Does he? No, you don't win.
No, I'd play.
You don't definitely
Keeper.
don't combo
No,
here.
no, Keeper and Druid go.
Yeah, Keeper.
You have double combo for
And
the
you charge. You charge Druid face.
I'm not.
Like the more damage you do this turn, the more damage you can force to.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can spend next turn clearing shit.
Yeah.
If your opponent plays a taunt.
Well, if you play it with
heals.
taunt, he can't actually get through it.
Yeah, but still, like
Yeah.
I definitely think you charge face.
How far can he get him down? He can actually set him on 14 health.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is so he dies even to combo, without double combo.
The only argument could be to hold Keeper to silence a taunt, but
Yeah.
he can't do that next turn as well as combo.
Yeah.
Or, well, he
Actually-
could actually. He can combo silence, but his opponent is not low enough health.
Priya actually has the lower step. He chooses to taunt it. Priya actually has the Lothar to prolong the game for at least one turn.
But it's not gonna be enough.
Well, it's gonna be enough for one turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be enough, but he's still gonna lose because the opponent has minions, and those minions will hit the face. And he will be at lower HP for next turn.
Yeah.
So unless he can kill his opponent, or like get brawl.
Yeah. Well, that's a good start to killing opponents, but 23 health is a much...
Does he even lose with Lothar?
You can drop Savage Roll. But if you clear... No, I don't think he does. He do, but...
I think he's one off.
He just dies the next turn, so...
I think he is... No, if he hero powers, he doesn't die. Yeah, the right play is to hit.
Yeah.
Wild Growth. Yes, use it. 7 mana Wild Growth.
I guess you just play...
I think you Savage Draw. Do you Savage Draw? It's better than doing nothing.
No, I don't think so. I think
you can also play big game.
Yeah, I think I'd just play big game and hero power. And just go face and set him on, what is that? 11?
I guess the 7 mana Wild Growth was very tempting.
Yeah, but he can't use the second part, so that's just the hero power.
Well, he can use it for free next turn. That's something.
That's true, but yeah, he's playing to kill him and the next turn. I think I would have developed the big game, but it doesn't really matter that much.
He needs a... Would a Sludge do it?
Sludge? I don't even think Sludge does it, so... I think Priya is just dead here. I don't think there's any solution.
Nope. The best play is to concede.
Yep, it's the only play.
But who expects the double combo? It's not even is it necessary? No, it's not even necessary. He would still win with only one combo.
Yeah, he would.
But he used the double combo just to show.
Yeah, show off.
Wow.
Well, so that evens the score. We are
Actually,
2-2.
He does 28 damage this turn. 28. That is insane.
Yep, 2-2.
2-2. Well, that's much more exciting than it started out. Yep. So, the last match is Warrior versus Warlock. And I think the Warrior is control. And if the Warlock is if the Warlock is Zoo, then I think the Warlock is favored. If the Warlock is Handlock, then I think... yeah, I guess Warlock is still favored. I think no matter what, the Warlock is gonna be favored this game. But he has the Fiery War Axe, that might be good if it's a more aggressive deck, which it seems to be. He definitely wants to mulligan the Death Spite and the Harrison. Oh, he keeps the Death Spite. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was testing you. So you play the War Axe, you hit the minion, and then you feel good about it. You feel really good about it. And your opponent can't even fucking him though. Do you sacrifice the Direwolf? I guess, yeah. That's fine. Problem is that he doesn't have a great play next turn. Like his play next turn right now is Hero Power Flame Imp.
There he has
is it good? Is it good to play the egg?
Yeah, for sure. You have.
I guess you have Argus. Yeah. True. That's true. The Death Spite's gonna deal with the 3/2, I think. Or you could Acolyte and Shield Slam. But I think you definitely we keep the Acolyte.
I'd prefer Death Spite.
No. The reason why I like the Acolyte is because you hit with the weapon, and next turn you get the whirlwind effect.
Yeah.
Then you can be sure that your acolyte will draw a card.
Well, Drogles actually doesn't have a play here. Defendering is really, really, really awkward.
Yeah.
So I think tapping is correct, and that's a really good draw for the upcoming defenders.
Yeah. Let's see if Priya can handle Drogles' X.
Yeah, I guess Priya just curves out, playing the sludge. Hits face, I guess.
He desperately...
He's gonna get so much value from that acolyte. It's really gross.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually agree with that play.
Okay, fair enough.
It sucks, but you have to do it in order to actually win the game.
So this RNG is gonna be really, really huge. Let's see what he gets.
Are you ready for Mal'Ganis?
Yeah, I'm so ready for Mal'Ganis.
And then it's gonna die to big game and he's gonna be so sad.
It's actually not that bad, but yeah, it could have been a lot better.
It's gonna die to the Despite.
Yeah, the Doomguard would have been so insane.
Oh, Doomguard,
That would have
shit.
been so gross.
That would have been like the best possible one, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you ping it? I'm not sure about that play. You don't really need to rush down the Warlock.
Well, on the other hand, yeah, that's a good draw.
You ready for round 2?
Well, he's going. It seems like he's going for defender. He should tap first if that's what he's going for.
Like he can always defend those two, and they don't actually do anything if you defender them. That's my biggest problem.
Well, don't know. Right now they will be able. They will take the weapon hit.
Oh wait. Hey, look at this. Now we can actually have some value on the game.
Oh,
I think that's nice.
Interesting.
I forgot you could actually turn up the volume of Hearthstone.
So what do you do here as Priya? Do you... Yeah, you shield block, it seems?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you play Acolyte and hit? But you'd really like to keep the weapon for one of the 4.
Yeah.
I guess you could just like...
Do you shield block again?
You could just play an Acolyte and end turn, because if
that's true.
If Drogles attacks with the X, the 4/4 can't attack immediately.
Something like this.
Yeah, it's fine, I think. So, he's hovering Bane of Doom.
Do you Bane? Get the Doomguard. Doomguard.
Once again.
What are the odds? Somebody get out your calculator.
I don't know how many demons there are.
If somebody gets out a calculator and tells me the odds, I will give you 1 cheese flip.
Nice. Well, that was really underwhelming from Drogles. Now, well, that's kind of a good draw. He can drop that with a defender next turn. And he actually has quite a big field with the two, with the taunts.
Yeah. What's the play here? Is it shield block or is it shield maiden?
I think you start out hitting the acolyte into one of the X's, and then you see what happens.
That's true. Draw a card.
I think I'd shield maiden and armor, but
I think shield block is okay.
I'd like to develop the field, because like this you're never getting through the X, and eventually the Warlock will get something out that it can hit through your taunt.
Oh, but the thing is, like, you don't really need to get through.
Well, I guess eventually he'll draw Brawl, which will just wreck the Warlock. But I'd be kind of scared about how big the field of the...
Dude, he has 37 life.
Yes, 37 life, that's a good point. That's a really
and a
good
Sludge
point.
Belcher. And he's gonna armor up this turn. Like, he can wait as long as he wants. And there's surprisingly little damage on the field. I don't agree with that.
No, I don't. I think I'd just wait here as well, because now he doesn't have a solution. For
holy shit! Hearthstone makes a lot of noise.
Huh. Oh yeah, I guess he has the second Death Bite, but I think the waiting game was actually not bad for Priya. He needs Brawl here, I think. He's just running like way behind on field.
He's not actually behind per se right now.
No, but after the 8 mana spent, he will be.
But he can play Ysera, I think. Like
He has health enough to do it.
He can afford to play Ysera, and then he can be a good player and get Awakens.
Yeah, full skill.
Full skill.
Or he can just draw Brawl.
Yeah.
Now the Warlock actually doesn't have any death rattles, so Brawl is really, really strong. Everything just dies.
You think Brawl is good on this field?
Well, after he kills the Sludge and the Acolyte gets 2 more minions out, yeah, I'd say it's pretty okay.
It's pretty okay.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a.
Is this playing around? Is this just trying to play around Brawl?
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Definitely. That's the right
That's
play.
the only.
Now, Brawl is still good, but like he gets a Doom Guard.
Yeah. And he doesn't have Brawl, so I guess
you play Ysera here, definitely.
I'd consider.
Else you won't play it the entire match if you don't play it now. And you have like 2 Shield Maidens.
Sylvanas is really good though, but yeah.
If you get Awakens,
yeah, maybe
like, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like if you get anything other than a minion, I think it's pretty good. Like even if you get the Dream.
Yeah, Nightmare is terrible though.
Yeah, Nightmare is bad, but Ysera is probably gonna survive.
Yeah, I think I don't think he'll.
Dr. Boom though. Nah, I would play Ysera here. I think he's not afraid to die, and he has a lot of heal. If you get Awakens, like if he gets Awakens, it's just a win.
Yeah, he's back in the game. Yeah.
It's not. He wins. How can you not win if you can like completely clear the board and play minions next turn? Come on. No.
Well, if he does that, he's going for Boom afterwards.
Yeah, I guess.
And I guess he's kind of bagging. Like he kills a lot, but I don't like it because he spends his last whirlwind effect and Imp Gang Boss just creates more 1/1s.
Yeah.
So
I can see the Dr. Broom.
yeah.
Oh, the Mal'Ganis though.
Yeah, that's.
You think Mal'Ganis was good to draw here?
Yeah, I'd say buffing 4 minions with the 2/2 is pretty decent.
On a scale from 1 to 9, how sick was Mal'Ganis here?
7.26.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Do you hit with the? Yeah, I think you trade this because you get out a Doom Guard.
Maybe he has a Gang Boss he could get though.
Yeah, but you get the Doom Guard.
I guess that's a good point.
Look, you get the Doom Guard.
I guess it's correct. So I hit Brawl.
You think Brawl is good?
I think it would be quite a nice subject, but he doesn't do it. And
he misplaced the Brawl.
well, big game is a good start, but
do you big game the Doom Guard or the Mal'Ganis?
I think you take the Mal'Ganis. Actually, when you big game the Mal'Ganis, you can hit the Imp Gang Boss, and it's only the.
What activates first? Despot activates first, then Imp Gang Boss.
No, Imp Gang Boss triggers first because then Death Rattle afterwards.
Okay.
So actually, Priya is not out of the game because of that big game. So yeah, I wouldn't know.
No.
I wouldn't do that for sure. I'd hit with a weapon first. Well, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. But
you hit with the axe now. No.
Well, when you should have hit with the axe first, right? Then if he follows through, he should hit with the Boombot again. But I think it's incorrect. Yeah, he realizes and changes his course of action. So if he's really lucky, then he kills that one.
Oh!
Priya, that was quite the good play. I'd say that was very well played.
He has the Knife Juggler Implosion, which is quite good. Like you implosion the 5/5, you get 4, and then you shoot the rest.
Well, he even has 2 minions more he can play in case it misses. But yeah.
Oh!
So...
Wow. Come on, come on!
Oh, 50-50.
Oh, 50-50!
And
Yeah!
he hits it.
And
So-
it's a field goal, ladies and gentlemen.
So what do you do here? How much health does he have? He has 9 damage on field and he has 10 health, so...
I wouldn't bank on that though. Think you definitely play Shield Maiden, I think. Yeah, Shield Maiden and Cruel. Cool. I guess Cruel is dangerous because he has the imp.
Maybe just armor.
Man, do you realize that this game he's had 4 Imp Gang bosses because of the 2 Bane of Dooms?
That's true.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because
Yeah.
you deny the value.
So he taps here. What does he get? Abusive. It's still
Oh,
not lethal.
abusive is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for trading.
Yeah, it's good for trading. That's sure. You should play the juggler first, please.
Yeah. You hit the...
And you just
2
trade
times.
1/1s in.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, whatever. You buff for 1-1?
Yeah, 1/1. And yeah, perfect. Perfect rollout for Drogles here. That brawl we've spoken a lot about. It couldn't show up here. So.
Oh, it's lethal, bro. Yes, lethal.
It's lethal. Prior wins. I was not aware of that at all.
Did you not see it?
I didn't see it.
Wow. He even said well played.
Yeah, he did. So Priya ends up taking it 3-2. Yeah.
Wow.
Det der med, at de ikke skulle stjæle vores internettæppe.
Well played, Peter. Well played.
Skal I have Battletech til...
Skal du spille bagefter?
Ja.
Ja, I guess. Jeg er der bare dig.
Vi har det på sådan en fin